What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. Back at you with another one. So today I want to talk about the Boston Celtics, right? So, they number one in the East and they are probably projected to come out the East, right? But it's just like I don't all the way like trust them, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like they a good team, but they missing like that championship pedigree all the way. You know what I'm saying? It's like they just got something that's just missing. You know what I mean? Like they got the talent. You know what I mean? They got the roster construction is right. Like they got pretty much everything. I feel like from a personnel standpoint to win a championship. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they got everything, right? They can play small, they got bigs, they got shooters, they got defenders, they got, you know what I'm saying? They got all of that, right? They got everything they need on paper, but it's like they missing that element that championship teams have where they can like control close games, like, cause what make like use Denver for example, right? What make them so good is that they always win the last 3 minutes of the game. Like that's what it is. They stick around and they beat you in the last 3 minutes. Like if the game is close, they win the last 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So that's the element that I feel like Boston is missing. You know what I mean? Like I wanna root for them. I mean, I do root for them, but it's like I don't trust them all the way, right? Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's like the girl you like, you know what I'm saying? You want to mess with her for real, but you know she from the streets a little bit. Like that's like Boston. Like you know they good, you want to root for them, but it's just something about them. You're like, nah, I can't trust them all the way. Like I can't put all my FanDuel money on them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now Denver, on the other hand, like yeah, you know they gonna get it done. Like you know they gonna get it done. Like they just got that it factor, right? They know how to like click it on. Like even like this last game when they beat the Lakers with the game winner, right? They was getting popped. They was down a dub, and they just clicked it on, and just was like, all right, we've been playing bad for 3 quarters. We ain't playing bad for 4, and they just figured it out and they got it done. They executed down the stretch, and I feel like until Boston get that part, add that to what they already got, I don't know if they're going to be able to pull, you know what I'm saying, get that trophy. I just don't, because I don't see them. Let's just say they get out the East, right? They get out the East. I don't see them beating Denver in those 7-game series. You know what I'm saying? Because they not going to be able to just pop Denver. It's going to come down to execution at the end, and I just trust Denver more in them situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though they got the talent to do it, but I feel like Denver got their 1-2 punch and they know what they're going to do in them situations, right? Boston, to me, fall too in love with the 3 ball. And no 2 players on that team got a good, like, 2-man chemistry game like Jokic and Murray got. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, when it do get close, they don't have like a go-to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, once it's closing time, you already know it's about to be Murray, it's about to be Jokic, it's about to be pick and roll, it's about to be pick and pop, it's about to be dribble handoffs, it's about to be all, like, you know, they about to do all of that, right? Boston don't have like 2 players that play with no type of symmetry like that. Like they don't have that cohesiveness together like that. They don't have that. So I feel like until they get that element, they figure that out, like that closing execution down the stretch element, I don't see them winning unless they just pop somebody. Like, unless they just, you know what I'm saying? unless it's just so so up, they just pop them, right? Like for instance, right? You can't let Miami without Jimmy Butler, bro. You can't let them see no light. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta just go ahead and get them up out of there, right? Because Miami is like, it's like they play better. The more odds is against them, the better they gonna end up playing. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's like that, but it's like when the bigger the underdog they are, the better they gonna perform. Like, I don't know. It's like the culture then switched. They went from the Bron era, they was super team. They got him, all the superstars, all the old superstars, all the aging all stars, to who are y'all? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, maybe 3 dudes on the team being generous, and everybody else, you like, who is that? Like, everybody else gotta like make a name for themselves while they on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can't let them get no, like you said, you can't let them get no confidence. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go in there and take care of business. You gotta go in there and get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. That's how you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Because Jimmy gonna sit back and be like, he gonna be thinking like this. Jimmy gonna be thinking like, well, shoot, if we put up a fight without me, I already know we was gonna win if I was playing. Like, that's how Jimmy gonna think. Like, if it was even competitive without him, he gonna feel like when I come back, it's a wrap. We got y'all. We good. You know what I'm saying? And then it's gonna be them. They gonna think the same way, right? Like, if we competed without our best player, we know we'll win with them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, Boston, they gotta have that get it done urgency to them. You know what I'm saying? And they also gotta figure out that closing. Like, they don't close games out well. You know what I'm saying? So until they figure that out, I don't think they're gonna get that chip yet. You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna have a deep playoff run, but the only way I could see them getting the chip is if some type of way Denver lose to, say, like Minnesota, because it's like a bad matchup for them, right? Because they got size. And then Boston end up not playing Denver. That's the only way I could see them getting the chip. But sometimes, hey, matchups is what it is, though. Like, sometimes you not matching up against certain teams can be the difference in winning or losing the chip. You know what I'm saying? You might not necessarily be purposely ducking that team, but you just happen to not play them. You know what I'm saying? So if that don't happen, I don't know, man. And then, shoot, how them Knicks been playing, listen, they ain't giving, they the same thing Miami is, as far as like that dog that just go hard, underdog, don't care who in front of them. They the same as that. You know what I mean? So we gonna see how these Celtics do, man. Like, they even gave up one game yesterday. They gotta go ahead and gentlemen sweep them and get on to the next round, right? If they get them too much life, anything can happen. And it's like, I think it'll be a little confident hit too, like, to let a depleted Miami team even compete with you, right? Like, that's not, no. So, and it's gonna give the next team's confidence too, right? Like, if Miami take y'all to 6 games, 7 games, right? Even if y'all do win, the next round they're gonna be like, oh yeah, y'all let them do that? Oh yeah, we know we about to beat y'all. So yeah, man, Boston gotta take care of business. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all on the next one. Peace.